Hey, what's going on, you guys? That was just a quick time lapse of me shooting kind of a new trail I'm building. It's not really a trail, it's going to be more of a track. And real quick, here's a few clips of me just riding through it, kind of cinematic way. I don't know what I was thinking when I was shooting this. But anyways, here's the sped up version. It was pretty cool. I thought, yeah, you know, it's alright, switching to GoPro. Anyways, the reason you clicked on this video is for the 5 reasons I hate about the Apollo 110cc. Now, first off, I want to start off with, I do not hate this bike. I love this bike, so don't let this deter you from ever buying this bike. I still love it, but obviously there's going to be things that you don't like about any bike you get. And again, this does not change anything about what I think of the bike. So starting off with number 1, when you stay in first gear, the bike tends to overheat. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my bike, but the exhaust pipe turns a cherry red. Video real quick. I'm going to show you guys. That's what it looks like. Either way. So moving on from that. Second reason, the kickstand. I don't know what's wrong with the kickstand, but mine, it always feels like it's about to fall. And there's no way to fix it because the gap in between is just too large. We don't know what's going on with it. I think we're going to have to take it apart and then add a washer to kind of close that gap. But either way, every time I put down the kickstand, it just feels like it's about to fall over. So, let's go on to my third reason, my kickstart. So the kickstart in the Apollo, for some reason, it's just so stiff. So like, say if a kid's going to do it, he would never be able to crank it. Like, you have to really go full force with this thing, like jump on it. For me, at least. I mean, I don't really have jump. That's kind of an over-exaggeration, but really, it is very hard to do. Because, like, on the Honda XR80, you could just kind of, like, give it... It was like a 50% kick, and, you know, that was all it needed. This is, like, you have to go full 100% into that bike. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's another thing that I hate about this bike. So, my fourth reason... It kind of worries me because within time, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but the carburetor just, I don't know, it just looks so foreign, you know, like so most carburetors look like you took out someone's heart and then like made it mechanical, basically is what it looks like. But the one on my bike, it looks like a box, and I don't know, just something about it feels off. And then not only to give me that feeling, but the adjustment screws, they're like jammed. You have to really try to move the adjustment screws, and that's so annoying. And that's another reason I hate this bike. So, coming up lastly is the comfort of this bike. And the comfort of bikes, they're not going to be perfect, you know, you're riding over bumps, you're going over stuff, and it's just never going to be, you know, comfort. Like, this is amazing, like, but overall the seat is super stiff, so that's annoying. You know, you kind of want a nice seat when you're riding over big bumps. I mean, you stand up most of the time, but when you sit down, it's like, ugh, this is garbage. But you know, you can live with that. Now, the real reason that comes to comfort is the grips. Now, I've mentioned this in many videos before, and you guys have probably figured out I hate the grips. And I mean, you can kind of fix this problem by wearing gloves. Shout out to whatever gloves I'm wearing. Whatever company made these gloves, please send them to me. Send me more, because I'm in love with them. They're the most comfortable gloves. That's why you see me wearing them in the time-elapse. You basically see me wearing them in every video when I'm riding the bike. There's just no way I can't wear these gloves. I love them. But back to the point, the grips, they're raw. Like, they'll tear your hand apart if you don't wear gloves, and if you have the bike, you've probably figured out it's very uncomfortable. So to finish that out, the grips are awful. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. I tried to figure out the best reasons why. And real quick, whenever you see my head look down at my leg, it's not me looking at my leg, it's me looking at the exhaust pipe, because again, like I said with one of the earlier reasons, the bike overheats and the exhaust pipe glows red, like I said. And that's just me checking it. Again, I've never had that problem. It was just when My cousins were riding it. They were riding in first gear and first gear only, and I guess since the bike is air cooled, it just couldn't get enough air through the engine, and it caused it to turn bright red. And that was after 3 hours of riding when I decided to let them ride. So after 3 hours and then letting them ride it in first gear for about 20 minutes, it got hot. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.